Is this thing on? We're recording. Hi, bestie.
Hi, Bestie. Welcome back, guys. It has been so
Oh my
long, but
gosh.
we're finally back. And in case you forgot, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Brooklyn. This is just a trip.
It really is.
I don't even know how to act. Like, what do we do?
No, we're like grinning right now. I have no idea how to podcast anymore.
So exciting. I can't believe we were off for a while, but
A lot has changed, guys.
a lot has happened. You guys are not ready for this.
For all the tea.
Yeah, we honestly don't have much planned today. This might be a short episode. We always think it'll be short and then we talk a long time, so it may
I
be
know.
long. But we're just gonna give life updates and just talk about where we've been because we've been MIA
Yes.
and
And
see where
then
it
next
takes
week,
us.
maybe we'll come up with a amazing idea. But this week, we kind of just want to get you guys in the loop, let you know
Yeah.
where the heck we've been,
Oh my
and
gosh.
just go with the flow.
Just go with it. We just feel like we have a lot to talk about.
No,
So
we kind of ditched you guys. I'm not gonna lie, for quite a long time.
we did. But it was needed and
Yeah,
back and better than ever,
yeah,
baby.
girl.
Oh, there's Phineas.
He looks so cute in the corner. He looks confused.
He said, "Why is mom talking again?"
So one of my updates, I should tell you guys where Phoebe is right now.
Where's the doggy?
So Phoebe, guys, is 6 months old now. So she's getting
Oh my
spayed.
gosh. She's 6 months old?
Yep, yep.
Wow.
She was born in December, so
Oh my gosh, what's her birthday?
December 21st.
So close to
I
me. She's
know.
a Sag.
She's a Sagittarius girl.
That is funny.
Yeah, guys, Phoebes is
Oh,
getting spayed.
good for her.
Yeah, so I don't know. You know how like boy dogs calm down after you get them?
Yeah.
Like, do girls calm down? I have no idea.
That's a good question.
Because
You'll have to keep us updated.
Phoebe's been
I
in a
bet.
mood.
I bet she will for sure. They're like taking their I don't know though
I
with
have no idea.
I think the reason men do is because they take their balls, which is their legit,
Right,
like, testosterone, but for
right.
I don't know about females, I think they just snip the, like
Because females, you just like close, or
right,
I don't know.
something, close the uterus up.
I don't even know. I should have looked how that works before I
That's
took my
okay.
dog, but
You probably don't want to.
no. But yeah, guys. So I'll keep you updated. See if she has any
Oh,
attitude changes.
yeah.
Yeah, my poor girl. She's gonna have to wear that cone on her head.
Oh, that is misery. For how
I
long?
know. They didn't say, so
Gosh,
I don't
that's the
know. I
worst.
know. I'm not looking forward to that at all, but it's part of life, I
It is,
guess.
yeah. Should we, talk about what we're drinking first?
Oh yeah, guys, I forgot. Okay,
That's
let's do it.
okay.
You go
Do
first.
Okay, so I don't really know what this is. I just pulled it out of the wine closet here at this house. It's a canned wine. It's a 14K
Ooh,
wine red wine blend.
that
It's a
sounds
can.
pretty good. Oh,
I'm
you
gonna
haven't
open
even
it.
opened it yet.
Mm-mm. I'll do
Wait,
it.
do a little ASMR. Go in the
Okay, here.
in the
Here we go.
mic.
Oh my god, it kind of slaps.
Really?
Wait.
Is it warm or cold?
Oh my gosh, it's Farmers Branch, Texas. Oh my gosh, it's from Texas. It's warm. Like it was in a closet,
And
just
it's
sitting.
red wine, right?
Mhm.
Ooh.
It's kind of fun. Well, oh my gosh, it's so fun. So we'll talk about one of my life updates in a second, but there's a wine closet now that I'm allowed to tap into, and these were just sitting there, and the owner of
Oh,
this house
heck yeah.
was like, "I don't want them." There's like a bunch. There's different kinds. There's like a freaking rosé, which I think some of them should probably be cold, but
For sure. So it's made in Texas. That's pretty cool.
it's kind of fun.
But I'm drinking a Spindrift. I get them at Trader Joe's. They're the best.
Yeah.
It's literally just sparkling water, nothing fun.
It's always me being the alcoholic drinking the
I don't know why I didn't get a drink. Honestly,
I'm
I could
kidding.
have.
That's okay. You don't have to. I'll drink
Um,
alone. I'm not scared.
uh, I mean, I wouldn't blame you, guys. You'll find out later. But
Ah!
wait, I have something to say though. Me and Brooklyn are
Okay.
both in new homes.
Yeah, let's start there.
Like that's kind of crazy. We
This
both
is
moved.
nuts. I want to say one thing before we really spill the tea is that Ashley's
Okay.
life is like peaking and mine is like down bad. But like we're only up from here.
Honestly, mine's not peaking. It's at like a plateau. I'm just going. Nothing bad, nothing good.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
It's just kind of funny. I don't
It
really mean
is.
that. I'm not down bad, but Okay, so you moved in with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
I don't think yeah, this is the first time we've recorded there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That's
it is.
crazy. She's in, like, a little gamer chair and is, like, doing little spins like a gamer would when they're
Dude, I know, I can't sit still. Yeah, guys, I need a cuter background, but Dylan this is his office, like, his study
Mm,
space,
yeah,
so, it's, like, kinda manly, but
yeah.
I need a little girly podcasting corner.
You could put something cute behind you.
Yeah, he might
Dylan's
let
like
me. We'll
Dylan's
see.
on, like, a Zoom call for,
Right.
like, med school, and they're like, "What is that Hey Bestie behind you?"
Right. It would be cute to get one of those signs that are, like, those what are they? Neon? Whatever?
Yeah. Should
"Hi,
we do
bestie."
it?
That'd be freaking cute.
Okay, yeah, so how's it been? It's been good living together?
So far,
Fun?
so good. You get in, like, little arguments about dumb things, like
Mhm.
decor, where
Okay.
furniture goes, all that kind of stuff. Dylan's very opinionated about what I put in the
Mm,
house. So we've
that's
been
so
kind of
funny.
compromising with that. But so far, it's actually really
Good.
fun because I actually get to spend a lot
Mhm.
more time with him.
Yeah.
So that
I feel
part is
like
a
even just,
plus.
like, going to bed together at night is probably just so fun, like,
Yeah,
not
and like
having to be like, "See you later."
exactly. It's like more
That's so cute.
normal, honestly, to be honest. Like, honestly, to be honest. Oh my God, I forgot to talk. Um, it's just more normal because I'm not like always away from him. That felt weirder than it does to live together to me.
That's nuts. I can't believe my best friend's living with a man.
Living with a man. I
That is
am.
crazy.
I know. It's something.
Wow. That's so fun. Her apartment is so cute. She gave me a little FaceTime tour the other day.
Yes, I'm finally putting stuff on the walls. Guys, I'm a horrible decorator. Like, I don't know how people fill walls. Like, my walls are always blank because I never know what to do.
That is hard. I am the same way. I change my mind too much. I'm like,
Same.
"That would be cute," and then I'm like, "Oh, or about that," and then I put something on it, and I'm like,
Same. And I really don't like color. Like, it always
yeah,
just looks like I'm too old for that now, but
mhm,
now all my stuff has ended up being, like, black and white, and I'm kinda like, "Is that boring?" But I just don't like
yeah, I don't
super
think so.
colorful stuff, so I don't know.
I think it's so stunning to just have black and white.
I mean, I think so.
It's so clean and yeah,
Yes.
I don't think you'll get tired of it. That's how my apartment was pretty neutral. I had, like, wood color, like, wood
I
tones,
love wood tones.
but everything on my walls was, like, black and white and very neutral, and
I
I
love
loved it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
My walls, slowly but surely, I'm trying to fill them, but yeah,
yeah.
it's really fun. I like living in an apartment. This is my first time in an apartment, so
Oh my gosh, ever.
yeah.
Whoa, that is nuts.
I
I
actually
didn't think
I
about
honestly
that.
really like apartment living so far.
It is nice. It's so nice.
Like, go ahead.
It's nice because if you, like, have something wrong with the apartment, you can just call them and be
Exactly.
like, "Come fix it," and they have to.
Exactly, because I lived in a house before this, and we'd have, like, bugs, there was, like, a mouse at one point, and we had
Yeah.
to deal with all that on our own, and
Yep.
that sucks, like, mowing the yard, like, that was all on us.
Yeah.
Hated that. I hated that because, like, you don't have time as a student, and it's not your house, so it's
You don't really care.
right. So, yeah,
Yeah.
so far so good, though.
Good. I love that. That's so exciting. Well, I'm in a new house as well. I talked about this, I feel like, plenty of
Yes.
times, but
It's
yeah,
so
have
cute.
moved in a couple of weeks ago. My mom came down, which was fun, helped me move. I've been here. It feels like my house now. It's so crazy. It's so nice. It's just so big and big backyard.
Oh,
Um,
see, that's good for Phineas that he has a
a
yard now.
and a doggy door, like, he's living his best life,
Oh,
and just, like, having a yard, I go sit on the little patio in the back, and it's, like, shaded, so it's not super hot in the mornings, I drink my coffee out there every
that's
morning,
so
it's just
nice.
so peaceful, and Finney's just, like, walking around, and it brings
Oh,
me so much joy, it's so fun.
like, wholesome
So
vibes.
yeah, it's just good vibes, and having, like, a big kitchen is nice, and
Mhm,
it's just clean, it's such a clean house. The one thing I did to make it feel like my house was they gave me, like, the guest bedroom, which anytime I would dog sit for them, I always stayed in that room, but it had, like, furniture in it, like a bed and a desk. I took all of that out. They were like, "Move whatever you want, you just have to put it back."
mhm.
So I took all that out. There was, like, decor on the walls, which were just not my style, and so I took everything out, put it in the basement, and put, like, my furniture in there,
Oh,
my
I didn't know that.
yeah, so it feels like my room. I wanted
Yeah,
that because I didn't want it to be like I'm just staying in someone's house, which I
right.
am, but I wanted at least my room to feel like my room, and so I have, like, my cute clothing rack, my big mirror,
That was a good
everything.
idea, I didn't know that you did that.
Yeah,
That was a
it's
really good
great.
idea. I feel like that makes it more yours and not just living in someone else's
Yeah, and I
house.
loved my bed, like, I paid a bunch of money for it a year ago to
Right.
move here, and so
Yeah. Is the rest of your
It's
furniture
been
in
good.
storage or what?
No, so thankfully they have a basement and a garage, so, like, my
Oh, heck
washer
yeah.
and dryer's in the garage, my couch, some other stuff in the basement, so
You own a washer and dryer?
yeah,
Oh, I
because I
didn't
had
know that.
yeah, it was, like I think it was given to me or it was, like, $100 for the set from some people in Kansas in Independence whenever I
Oh,
moved, and so
nice.
it's not, like, a nice one, but yeah, it's so fun. It's like a quiet neighborhood, like, families. There's always, like, cute little kids out playing. One of the
I
kids
love
across
that.
the street is always out playing basketball, and I'm like, "That is just so cute."
Oh.
He's like he's like a high schooler probably, but we've gone on oh my gosh, we've gone on so many hot girl walks. Honestly, the last, like, week, I was kinda bad about getting out, and I'll explain why I've also been going on walks more in a little bit, but, we've been going on walks around the neighborhood, and there's, like, it, like, goes back, and there's, like, a loop, and then whatever. It's just really cute. It's so peaceful, so quiet. It's such a cute little neighborhood of, like, families and nice
So you
houses, you
feel
know?
safe and everything.
Yeah, and also, actually, this is tea. I it brings me so much joy as well. This is a mood booster, Lauren Elizabeth. Um, there's a family that lives it's, like, maybe, like, 2 blocks away. They're Kansas fans, Jayhawks. They have, like, a KU Jayhawk thing in their yard.
Aw, that's so cute.
I know, it makes me so happy every time I walk by it, I'm like, "Ah!" I really wanna freaking stop and,
That's
like,
so cute.
knock on their door and be like, "Hi," like,
Like, I'm in the love.
I'm here with you." Yeah, it's so cute,
I
it's so
love
fun.
that.
Also, the, family that lives here, I guess it's their house, the mom is, like has, like, flowers everywhere, like, I'm sitting here by the kitchen table, and out the front window, there's, like, all kinds of flowers, and in the backyard, it's, like, full of flower beds
Aw,
and bushes and stuff, and she, like, taught me how to take care of them all, so
that's
it's
so
just so
cute.
wholesome and so fun. I feel
So
like
you,
such
like,
a
water your plants every day?
yeah.
I
Thankfully, I
love
don't
that.
do much, but it's pretty low maintenance, but yeah, it's been so good. It's a good
I'm
little
glad you
place,
like
and
it there. It's so cute from what I can see.
yeah, it is. It's the best.
Very fun.
Yeah, so that's been pretty much really my only well, that's not true.
Honestly, I wonder if people have a guess on what we're, like, giggling over here about.
All I gotta say, besties, is you have been through it all with me, and this is
Yeah.
probably something else that this may be news to, like the podcasters find out everything first, like, it's not like
Yeah.
I guess you don't really, like, post about this, but I feel like at some point people would pick up on it, but I am single,
Single as a Pringle.
single, ready to mingle, actually not, I kind of
Need a
um,
sec.
yeah. So, yeah, it's kinda funny that we started this, I was single as nuts, went on a date,
Yeah.
dated a couple people like, dated long term not long term, but, a little bit, and then now we're back to it, so I don't
Single woman.
really yeah, I don't have much to say. It's very new, like last night new. You're
Yeah,
hearing
that
this
like, this
like
is
like
legit.
very new. And I would say I'm like good, which
I mean,
is
the fact that you're here right now and you literally went through a breakup less than
last
24
night.
hours ago,
Yeah.
like, I would say you're doing pretty well so far.
Yeah. I think I'm just mentally to the point in life where I'm like what's meant to be will be and what's
Exactly.
like mine will be mine and I won't have to force anything and I truly believe, that the energy you, like, put out will be given back to you sometime, and so
Exactly.
I'm not pressed about it. It's obviously sad and, like, I yeah, I have nothing really bad to say here about it. We just yeah, just different people and different wants and needs, so, um,
I mean, I think you said it all. And
yeah.
guys, we just literally recorded a breakup episode.
I know. No, seriously, it's been good for me to be like I almost went back and listened to it because I'm
Yeah.
like, "Okay, what things did I tell the people that I need to take for myself, like advice,
Yep.
of being like, "Don't sit around and be sad. Don't, like,
Mhm.
fill your mind with things. Do things for yourself." And so that's been good. Like, this today, Ashley's like, "Are you sure you wanna record today?" I'm like, "Honestly, yeah, like, this gives me something to look forward to, and it's fun."
I was telling Brooklyn since we literally just recorded the breakup episode that it's time for her to practice what she preaches.
It's true. Yeah. I should go back and listen to it, um, because it was good advice, and now I can use it. So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're good, though. You just keep on kicking. Oh, I said, um we're having internet issues, everyone, so
Yeah,
it's
I'm
cutting
sorry,
out. But
guys.
I just said that, I don't have any regrets that you have to, like, date to find your person, and you have to trust people to know who you can and can't trust, and you have to put yourself out there, and so
I feel like
that's part of
that's, like,
being a s
what all our
young
20s are
woman.
about, like, you're supposed
Yeah,
to date around, like, you're supposed to have multiple boyfriends,
yeah,
figure out what you
it's
like.
true. Yeah, so we're back on the market. I would say back on the market lightly, like, I'm not really putting myself out there
Right.
because, first off, it's been a day, but also I'm also now to the point where I'm have less than a year in my contract here in Lubbock, and I the only way I'll stay in Lubbock is if I find a man that I love and is worth
Mhm.
staying for. Honestly, that's like, well, I should be careful what I say because you never know what will happen. Um, but at this point, I really want to be closer to family and friends, and so there's not much keeping me here. But who knows? We'll see what happens in a year. So at this point, I'm kind of like, do I want to like commit to
Date
anything?
here.
If I may leave, but
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess
No, I
who knows?
because then things get difficult, like, then you really don't wanna leave, and also, like you said,
Yeah.
being around your friends and family, it makes everything
Oh
so
my gosh.
different. Just
Which
life is just
which
better.
goes to the fact that also, you guys, Ashley and I saw each other like a week ago,
Oh
which
my
was
god, yeah.
absolutely everything to me. And that I needed that. I think also
Mhm.
if I didn't come from that like high of what I had a week ago, my best friend got married, was like the maid of honor in her wedding. It was absolutely stunning. I got to see all of my freaking best friends that I haven't seen, some of them in like a year. Like,
Yeah,
actually, I hadn't seen you in what, like 6 months. And
a long
it was
time.
like all my people at once, which also my now ex-boyfriend went home with me, which is kind of funny. We,
Yeah.
like, met all my friends, and then we're like, I'm, like, texting all my friends, "Actually, things didn't work out," but it was fun, we had fun.
It was such a good time. We only hung out for probably, like, 3 hours, but I was
It
like,
was
this when I
everything.
texted Brooke when she got home, I was like, "Seeing you in Kansas City made me realize, like, how much more fun life would be if you lived here."
Ugh, it is miserable, it is hard,
Like, I just
like,
forgot what it's like to be with each other, and I
I
was
know,
just thinking, like, "Dang, Brooklyn needs to come back."
I
Or I guess
know
you've never
it.
lived in Kansas City, but you need to come to Kansas City.
I do,
I
I
want her
agree,
to.
yeah. I think it gets harder as time goes on to be away from my people. It's like,
Yeah.
if anyone is like that, um, living away from family and friends, it is, like, really rough. It is hard, especially times like this. Thank God I have Rachel here,
I
but just,
know.
like, times where it's like, I just wanna be around my friends and yeah, it's just hard. So,
There's also, like,
anyways,
a comfort of being in Kansas City because 'cause we're not super close to Independence, but if you
right.
need to, like, head home, you easily can. It's
Mhm.
not a big deal, you know?
Yeah.
At least I find comfort in that because, I mean, how you would be, what, like, 8 hours away from Independence?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard, like, I remember when my dog died last year, I, like,
Yeah.
wanted to be home with my mom, and I was like, "Well, I'm 8 hours away,
Right, you can't
so
just hop in the car,
sorry."
exactly.
Yeah. So, thankfully, that, like, really did fill my cup, and I think it helps that if I hadn't seen everyone a week ago, I'd probably be a little sadder than I am right now, but I'm like,
That's so
"Those are my
true.
people, like, that's all I need in life."
Yeah, no, the way you
So,
said it is perfect, like, filled your cup. I'm glad that
yeah,
I feel like everything happens for a reason, and also everything has happened at a good time. Like, I
absolutely,
think
I
it's the
agree.
right time.
Also, it's hot girl summer, so
Hot
how
girl
can you be mad?
summer.
Like like, no offense, but Rachel and I will find our way on
No,
a
Brooklyn
boat,
was
like,
like, yeah,
and
no,
we'll
literally, Brooklyn said that like 3 times. She's like, "Me and Rachel are about to find our way on some boats."
don't you worry, we finessed that anyways while dating someone, and we're gonna do it again while not,
See, you're gonna
so
be fine. That's what I told
we
Brooklyn
really
last
will.
night. She's gonna be just
I
fine.
know. I know it. I believe it too. It's just yeah, it is a lot. It's sad. It is I feel like anytime, you break up, it's sad. It's just, like, hard to
It takes
not,
time.
like, talk to that person all the time and stuff,
Mhm.
but yeah,
Adjust
what's
your
meant
way
to
back
be
to the
will
single
be.
life.
Yeah. Thankfully, I'm not too far not single, like, I've been single 3 years, dated for 4
Exactly.
months, I'm back to single, like, I'm used to this life. It's not like a big
Yeah.
adjustment, you know? And I've been
Right.
single in Lubbock before for a whole year, and so it's like, "Okay, that's another
I think
year."
that also helps. It'd be different if you, like, were dating before you got to Lubbock and it was your first time being
Yes.
single in Lubbock.
That would be
That would
rough.
be really, really hard, but like you
Yeah.
said, you already know, like, how to be single in Lubbock, so everything's
Sure
good,
do.
guys. Don't worry about Brooklyn over here. But
Yeah.
if you're going through a
Appreciate it.
breakup like Brooklyn, maybe you should DM the
Yeah.
Instagram.
Seriously. No, I'd love to talk about it.
You
Also,
need to chat.
um, I have been going on so many walks, which is so, like, I know
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
your hot girl
it's
walks.
such a trend right now, like hot girl walks, but can we talk about
Mhm.
how, like, beneficial a hot girl walk is? And when I mean a hot girl walk,
Especially, like,
I'm
the sun
sweating my
is
balls off
shining,
because
like
it's 100 degrees.
yeah,
Like,
no,
it's
especially
hot.
in
I'm
Texas.
sweating. But,
It's a
like,
workout.
I've been putting on podcasts, and right now okay, also, let's talk about what I have been learning this past week. So,
Your podcast? Okay.
I don't wanna like, obviously talk too much about the relationship and the ex and whatever, but, I will say, like, the last week was rocky for us, and so I heard a podcast, like a breakup or a relationship one, and it was talking about attachment styles, and I had heard of attachment styles before, but never really, like, learned about them, and so I started listening to this one girl's podcast about attachment styles, and, like, all day I think this was Sunday, all day long, it was podcast after podcast of hers of, like, all about attachment styles, and I, like, texted Ashley. I texted all my friends, also was telling everyone, I was like, "Oh my gosh, have you ever heard of attachment styles? Like, I'm an anxious attachment. You have got to learn about this. Like, this is insane." Texting everyone, like, "Have you ever heard about this? This is crazy." Sending this podcast to everyone, put it on my private Snapchat story. I'm like, "This is nuts." But it's crazy. Like, I started learning about that and also learned that, like, we had different attachment styles, which I think is, so it's just so interesting how people are
When you
different, but
texted me, I
that
kinda
has been
chuckled
so fun to
because
learn about, and
oh, I
Ashley
think we're off, sorry.
that's okay.
I was
Um,
gonna say, when you texted me, I started laughing because I was like, "Brooklyn, I literally minored in psych, like, yes,
yeah,
I know what the attachment styles
dude,
are."
yeah. Why have I never learned about this? I forget
I
you
can't
were
believe you haven't learned about that.
I've just been single, so I haven't been attached to anyone, so I didn't need to, like, learn about an attachment
Learn
style, you
about it.
know? I'm like, "Whatever, I'm not attached."
No, they're freaking huge. They make so much
Crazy.
sense.
So crazy. Have you, like, given yourself an attachment style, diagnosed yourself?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely anxious.
Really?
Oh, yeah, no shadow of a doubt,
What
like,
about Dylan?
I don't know, I was meant to ugh, I can't talk. I was meaning to ask him, but I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure he's probably either secure or avoidant.
Yeah.
He might be secure, to be honest.
You know what's crazy is that I, like, genuinely think I'm more secure. Like, they talk about it on a as a
Yeah.
spectrum, like, you're not, like, only anxious, like, you're
Exactly,
it's a
like, once you take the
spectrum.
actual test, you, like, you're one of the quadrants, but you can
Yeah.
be a little bit closer to, like,
Yes.
anxious or whatever, so,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And I took a test, and it was, like, mostly secure, but lean anxious, and
Mhm.
I think in this particular relationship, I leaned really anxious because, um, the other person was more avoidant, and so
Yeah.
it was just interesting how, like, also with, like, each with different people, you can be different or kinda lean different, but
I was just gonna say, I think it depends on your relationship, what attachment style they are
yes.
can kinda influence yours.
Crazy. It is so
Yeah,
nuts.
it really is. It's pretty cool. I like learning about stuff like that.
I do too. Sometimes I'm like, I should be a freaking I should go back to school because I love, like, psychoanalyzing people and, like, being like,
Oh,
"Why
yeah.
do you respond that way? Why are you acting that way?" I love, like, the Enneagram and not so much, like, zodiac signs because I don't really, like
I think those are just
I
fun.
think it's more fun than, like, real as much as, like, a
Yeah,
personality trait is, you know, or a attachment style, something like that, but I love learning about that stuff. It is so interesting.
same, and it all goes back to childhood,
It
which just
does.
blows my mind.
And even, like, like, other relationships with people and
Yeah.
how, like it's just crazy. It's crazy how we all are, like we're all so, like, screwed up low key, you know, and we're just
No, everyone has issues,
yeah,
everyone.
and we're just trying to figure out life and, like, love people the best we can, and I think it's just so interesting. Also, if you're, like, in a relationship, you should learn about attachment styles and,
Oh, yeah.
um, yeah, I feel like it can honestly only better your relationship, truly. I think if you
When I
both
first learned
know
about them, I was like, "Wow, this makes so much sense why I behave the way I do." Like, some of the questions on the quiz was like, are you constantly like, no matter how secure your
mhm.
relationship is, no matter how long you've been together, are you constantly thinking your partner will just, like, leave you for no reason?
Yeah,
Like and I'm like, "Wow, okay, that is, like, totally me for no reason," and that's anxious attachment style.
right. And, like, no shade here, but that probably goes back also to, like, your daddy issues, like, your freaking
1000%. I
your
hate daddy issue term, but
yeah,
it's so true.
yeah,
It really and that's why to me, I was like, "Oh, this makes total sense."
mhm,
Like, where you get your secure from, like, you had 2 parents, like,
right.
neither of them went anywhere, like,
Yeah, isn't that
it totally
crazy?
makes so much sense.
It is so interesting. The human mind is just nuts.
So yeah, guys, Brooklyn had a revelation and learned about attachment styles. Did you
I
hear that?
really did. Yeah, I loved that. No, I will say though that, like, I said this last week was rocky in my relationship, and I had a moment on Sunday, I had, like, a me day completely by myself. Rachel was out of
Mhm.
town, obviously not communicating with the mans, and a very, like, revelation-y day. How I don't
Revolutionary?
yeah, what? That sounds so scary, like Revolutionary War. No, but just a day
We had
of,
a
like,
revolutionary day.
I was honestly soul searching and being like, "Okay."
I was so proud of you. You did so good that day. I was like, "Wow, she's, like, really figuring her shit out."
Yeah, I mean, it's just so in you yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what really to say about it except I was, like, figuring stuff out and also being like, "Okay, we can make this work if we want, or I'll be fine either way." Like, it was one of those situations where it's gonna work out, it's gonna be fine, but, like, soul searching and, like, figuring out, "Okay, I have some problems too. What can I work on? How can I be better?"
That's why I was proud of you. I was like, "Oh, she's, like, really looking within herself," and I was just like, "That is, like, hard to do because you
Yeah,
automatically think of what the other person's doing wrong, but
yeah,
kinda like, oh, let me think about it,' and
yeah.
I think that was really good.
Well, thank you.
And even though, like, you didn't stay together, like, for your next relationship, you're
Absolutely.
gonna
It's so
go in
good
with that knowledge.
yeah, to
Yeah.
be aware of it for sure, and to know that I'll, like, lean anxiously so I can and also, like, I was listening to podcasts of being like, you have to, like, soothe yourself and anxiously
Yeah,
attached people, you have to, like, soothe yourself and, reassure yourself. Obviously, you can expect that from a partner as well, and they can and should do that, but a lot of it comes down to, like, being that for yourself, like, what I'm expecting someone else to do, I need to, like, do
100%.
that for myself, and that's important even, like, in singleness, I think you still have to be that way because obviously no one else is
Yeah.
reassuring you of anything, so you have to be secure in yourself, so we're just
And you're good at being single, so you're
facts.
I
That's
meant it in
something
a good way.
no, I know, I totally agree, I honestly love being single, it's so refreshing. So,
Refreshing, I'm alone.
it is, like, I don't have to feel the anxiety of, like, does he like me?" I'm like, "I like myself, and that's all that matters."
1000%.
So,
No, in the breakup episode, I was like, being single is kind of exciting because you're only focusing on yourself.
yeah.
There's so many things you can do, so many I don't know. It really is fun being single.
It's good. It's good stuff.
And I'm not just saying that because 'cause I'm not single. I mean it.
It's true. Yeah. Um,
Okay, besties, we need to wrap up this episode because 'cause I'm getting mad about the Wi-Fi, and next week, I'm gonna come back stronger, and
yeah. We
I'll probably have one of those routers or whatever extenders that you
okay.
can put around the apartment
Yeah, that'll be great. It will be good.
because this is not
We'll
good.
figure it out. This was so fun. I'm so glad we got to catch up.
No, this makes me realize how much I missed podcasting.
It's so fun. It
So
really
fun.
is.
What should we
I'm
talk
so
about
glad.
next week?
Remember we really wanted to do a drink or spill?
Oh!
That would be fun.
Okay, guys, that is next week. I've been
I
so
think we should
excited
do
for that.
that.
So
Yeah,
excited.
we've really got to dig deep and find some juicy, juicy questions though.
Okay, that makes me so
I
excited.
feel like it's more fun now that I'm single. I can really like
We should spill some tea next week.
Oh, man.
I love
Yeah.
spilling tea.
You know
Yeah.
what's really hard is after a breakup, like, taking the high road because, like, part of me wants to be so petty, but, like, there's that is so childish. Like, like, my default is, like, be childish, be childish. I'm just, like, a kind of a petty person low key, but I'm like, "Absolutely not. I'm not going to be that way. I'm going to be mature. No, I won't." My mom always said to me, "When they
They
go
go low,
low,
we go
we go high,
high.
baby." Quote Michelle Obama, drop
Michelle
the mic.
Obama.
End of the episode. Let's freaking go.
I'm so excited for next
Okay,
week.
besties, we'll see you next week for a juicy spill or drink.
Yes.
That'll be so fun.
It's
I
gonna
can't
be
wait.
juicy. Gonna have some tea.
Juicy. Love you guys so much. I've missed you. We'll see
Love
you
you,
next week.
besties.
Bye, besties.